Welcome to the ebis training video, Authorising Invoices and Credit Notes. Firstly, let's check if you can log on to ebis. ebis should always be run from Google Chrome to ensure smooth functionality. Attempting to use Internet Explorer or Firefox may cause a loss of functionality or require additional steps not included in the guides. You should always ensure that pop-ups are enabled for the ebis site. To enable pop-ups in Google Chrome, click the Chrome menu on the browser toolbar. Select Settings, and then scroll down and click on Advanced. In the Privacy and Security section, click Site Settings. In Pop-ups, click Add in the Allow section. Copy and paste in the ebis web address, and now pop-ups are enabled for the ebis site. Access ebis using the below address on Google Chrome. The link can also be found on many of the ebis PDF guides. Log in using your own personal ebis credentials. Using the web address previously provided, enter in your username and password and log into ebis. To approve supplier invoices on ebis, select the Supplier Invoice Approval. Once you've clicked on Supplier Invoice Approval, it will take you through to the list of invoices the purchase ledger have entered onto the system throughout the month which relate to your practice. All these invoices require an action. From left to right, you will see an ID number, a company number, a supplier name, an invoice description, a total including VAT, a department name, a cost code description, and an invoice date. The ID number highlighted in blue is a hyperlink to the approval screen where you can approve, hold, or reject the invoice. Click on the ID number, and in the top toolbar select View Image. Here you can see the invoice and check whether you're happy for Purchase Ledger to pay it or not. If you're happy with the invoice, before you click Approve, scroll down to the bottom right-hand corner and check that you're happy with the cost code description and the split by site if you're a multi-site group. In this example, the cost code states consumable surgical, which would be correct. So if the invoice is what you ordered and prices agree, you would click Approve, and Purchase Ledger would process on the next payment run. If the cost code said locums, for example, this would be incorrect and you'd want to reject the invoice. The reason for this would be that if the invoice is posted to the incorrect cost code, the spend would sit against the wrong budget line within your profit and loss. If you do need to reject an invoice, please ensure that you put the reason in for rejection into this box so that Purchase Ledger don't just put the invoice on again. Other reasons for rejections could be the invoice is incorrectly coded, wrong surgery, expense code, supplier, reference, etc. You get the no GL lines error message. You get the tax array does not total tax amount error message. The easiest way to work out if an invoice should be rejected or not is to ask whether the issue requires the Purchase Ledger team to make an amendment. If yes, reject. If no, or if you're still unsure, hold and query. When rejecting, please ensure you put as much information as possible into the rejection/deletion box. For example, if the invoice has been posted to the wrong cost code and you know the correct one, please state this. As a general rule of thumb, if you are querying the invoice, then you should hold it. This includes system errors such as not being able to view the invoice and not having access to the general ledger code. But please remember to actually email the query. Just moving it to held doesn't inform anyone of the problem. It is really helpful to also put a reason in the notes section. This will help improve communication with the purchase ledger team. This is where purchase ledger communicate issues with the invoice to you. So it's really important that you keep an eye on it. You can always add your own notes if you wish. If you have used the hold function, your invoices will be sat in the supplier invoice held queue. Once you've resolved your queries with those invoices on hold, please ensure that you go into this queue and action the invoices. As well as approving invoices, you'll also need to approve supplier credit notes. This is exactly the same process as approving invoices, apart from the amounts are the other way round. Click on Supplier Credit Note Approval, and here you can see all the credit notes that Purchase Ledger have entered onto the system in relation to your practice throughout the month. Please see here that items unbolded are ones that you've already viewed, and items in bold are ones that you haven't viewed yet. Like you would with an invoice, click on the blue hyperlink, and this will take you through to the approval screen. Here you can view the image and check whether you're happy for Purchase Ledger to process the credit. If you are happy with the credit note, before you click Approve, please check that you're happy with the cost code description and the site splits if you're a multi-site group. If you need to reject the credit, please put in a reason for rejection in the rejection box. And if you need to hold the credit, you can put in a hold reason in the hold box and also use the notes functionality to communicate with Purchase Ledger. If you have used the hold function for credit notes, you'll also have a supplier credit note held queue. Please ensure that once you've resolved your query with the credit, that you go in here and action once that query is resolved. Thank you for your time. If you have any issues with invoice and credit note approval through ebis, please refer to the user guides, your business support manager, or for technical queries, ebis.support at ebis.support@independentvetcare.co.uk. To ensure your invoices get paid on time, please send any PDF invoices to invoices@independentvetcare.co.uk. If you have any non-PDF invoices, please send them to invoices non-pdf@independentvetcare.co.uk. If you have any locum invoices, please send them to locuminvoices@independentvetcare.co.uk. And if you have any small local suppliers, please send them to localvendors@independentvetcare.co.uk. Our standard payment terms are 30 days. Small local vendors are 7 days, and locums are immediate. For any queries for Purchase Ledger that are urgent, please use the details under urgent demands below. If you have a non-urgent query, then please email ivcqueries@independentvetcare.co.uk. And please send any supply statements to ivcstatements@independentvetcare.co.uk. If you have any pro forma invoices, these cannot be paid through Purchase Ledger and should be paid directly by our banking team. This needs to be requested via the ebis client refund request.